Joins us in studio this morning to talk about her work and how it could help your family. Christy, good morning. Nice to see you again.
Good morning.
So I know we had you back on. We had you on the show in the spring. You spoke with Sheila about dementia.
Yes.
But you talk about all different kinds of health issues.
I do.
What kind of inspired you to become an author and talk about these things?
Well, working with the pediatric population, I thought it would be an easy way to engage kids and to also help parents understand these different health topics and make it easier to start heavy conversations.
Yeah, so which one is your latest book?
The latest is Talking with Kids About Dementia.
Okay,
yes.
Gotcha. And then I know you have a book about nutrition, strong and healthy like a car.
Yeah.
Peter's Perfect Pipes.
Yeah, very first one.
Okay.
And I'm No Different Than You, on sickle cell disease.
Sickle cell.
There's a cultural book for Black and brown boys. And there is How to Tame My Busy Brain for Anxiety. That's like my favorite because I suffer from anxiety.
And so what has been the feedback from families when they get your book and they read it to their kids? Is it kind of hard to talk about these issues with kids?
Yes, it was hard for them, they thought, and then they said that my stories make it easier and a little bit fun for the kids. And so a lot of feedback has been, for example, for the anxiety book, families reached out and said that their kids saw themselves as the character. So I make sure that the characters relate and that the topics, they are heavy, but they have fun stories and they have a positive message.
Wow, wow. And then some of these topics specifically are targeted more so to African Americans. So that was also important, I'm sure,
Very
to highlight.
important, especially like the sickle cell book. A lot of people don't really know what it all entails. My goddaughter suffers with sickle cell, so all of the topics are personal to me in some way.
Wow. And so your books are even showcased at some local hospitals and health centers.
Yes, all across the U.S., also some schools, bookstores, everywhere.
Wow.
Yes, it's been a blessing.
I can imagine. So if somebody wants to come buy one, how can they do that?
They can visit my website, christyhyde.com, and there's links to purchase the books.
And you have an event coming up this weekend.
Yes, myself and 3 other local authors are having a literacy event. It's called For the Love of Literacy. And so we're going to read our stories. We're going to have crafts, some light bites. Like, it's free. So
it's free.
It's free.
Oh my goodness.
So please go to Eventbrite, search for the Love of Literacy and RSVP. That's all you need to do. It's at Mercantile Library.
Mercantile Library, and it's this Saturday.
This Saturday from 3 to 5.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Christy. This is very informative, and I'm glad you were able to come on today.
Thank you for having me.
You can always find our local 12 stories right here on YouTube. Don't forget to tap subscribe, and then you can get all the notifications.